What up, Daily Doge? I see you are back at it again with the first redeem. You're getting a lot more timely with those. I forgot to ask, by the way, how's college been going? I know you said that you started, I don't know, I say recently, like a couple months ago that you started college. Hopefully that is doing well. I mean, I would like to think it's going well, seeing as that you have the time to come here. Yeah. Don't worry. Everybody thinks the same thing when they go to college. You're not alone with that feeling. But hopefully then this can ease the pain of college for a bit. Watching me play some trombone. Actually, funny story. So the name. Let me also get rid of Barry. So the name. The name of this game is Trombone Champion. It is a trombone game, but I wanted to make the name of the stream like trombone, like the word tromboning champion. Twitch would not allow me to have the word bone or boning or any form of bone in the title, because apparently that is against terms of service. Then again, somebody did recently get banned for like literally like sexually boning on stream, so I guess maybe that's a wise choice. God, you want to bomb you? Oh, dude, Doge, trust me, I have the exact same feeling. Like, a lot of my teachers in undergrad, even now they're definitely smart, but that doesn't make them a good teacher. Like, I have never seen somebody been able to spend 50 minutes and say so much and speak the entire 50 minutes and yet say absolutely nothing of value. Especially when it comes to stuff like, you know, the very heavy stuff like mechanics, like as you said. Oh, makes me wonder, are you possibly also doing something related to engineering? Because maybe, who knows, maybe if you are doing a mechanics or a mechanical engineering degree, oh my goodness, mechanical engineering stream sometime soon. Confirmed right here. You heard it here first. I will be doing a mechanics stream. Electrical, okay, well, never mind then. Electrical engineering is possibly the worst of my subjects, because electric, how does that shit work, dude? You don't even see the electricity. And yes, Caleb, I decided to use the face cam today. And also heater, I will remember to stop slouching. Ugh. Let's go balls deep on thermodynamics. People hate it, but I found thermodynamics pretty cool. What I enjoyed was the applied math. Like, for me, applied mathematics just made sense. Applied math, the questions were stuff like, if you have a box, how hard must you push it in order to accelerate it at a certain speed? As opposed to, you know, electricity, where it's like, how many ohms are there in this wire? It's like, how the fuck does a wire have ohms? And how does 10,000 volts go through a piece of little, like, string? A little metal string. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I guess there's Daily Doge explaining it just like that. It just goes bzz. I remember I would always get scared as well, because I was always afraid that I would somehow shock myself. Like, when we had to like work on little breadboards and stuff like that, I would never touch any of the electronics. I would like check the oscilloscope and check the readings. And also, before we get into even nerdier territory, let's just play the game. You want to build a robot that destroys the world? I think we should absolutely start playing the game then, before the FBI that's reading the chat catches onto you there, Doge. Calculating heat exchanger with materials having multiple layers. Dude! Caleb! Holy shit! You had to like measure what is the heat coefficient. You had to take into account, is there conduction, is there convection? But then there's also a possibility of radiation as well, don't forget that. And then you had to like calculate the surface area to see how much surface area the thing would go over. And then, oh, what was it? Not a heat exchanger, there was like the things that, heat pipes. You'd have heat pipes as well, where it was really cool, where they would like heat up water inside of it, and that would like go to the top, and then that would cool down as it reaches the other end of the pipe. And oh my goodness, we're getting into too much of a nerdy territory here. We need to stop. We need to stop. Alright. But yeah, so before we got onto the engineering tangent of things, this is going to be the Boning Championship. Well, not the Boning Championship. The Boning stream. Or more specifically, the Tromboning stream, as Twitch won't allow me to use boning in the stream title. So, this is a rhythm game that I saw on Twitter. A very stupidly silly rhythm game. And I've actually been like looking at rhythm games lately, past couple of days, because...
And so it
Wait, there's a story to this?
Ages after the twin
wasn't aware there was a
vessels were
story.
forged, a new soul appears.
Is there trombone lore?
Brave soul. One day you will stand before two baboons.
Two baboons.
One day you
monkey.
will rend the very fabric that binds this land.
How is there...
But until that day comes, you must toot.
You must toot.
Toot your trombone,
Woozle, where you at?
brave soul, and you may yet become
Woozle has to play this game.
the trombone
Actually, now that I think about it.
champ.
Toot your trombone, brave soul. This is literally Woozle. Alright, time to lurk and go shower. Happy birthday. Enjoy your lurk then, Daily Doge. And thank you for the early birthday wishes. Alright, welcome to Trombone Champ. Choose play to play the main game. Afterwards, many secrets await thee. Alright, I will say this is a very nice menu. What is baboon? What is the baboon option? Baboon. Okay, we don't have it yet. I guess we have to play the game and then we unlock the baboon. Oh well, yeah, it said like you will face two baboons and they will await you or something like that. So, for now, let's just play the regular trombone. That is not our avatar. Wait, is it multiplayer? Oh. Wait, why is there different, like, two options? Like, why did that be separated into two different categories? Let's go with, actually, let's go with this guy. Girl? What is the difference between them all? Oh, actually, you know what? Hang on. I'm the Horn Lord. I am absolutely the Horn Lord. Do we get... Is this musical loadouts? Let me load the sound of it. It's a bit too loud. Alright, Horn Lord with the brass, trombone. A world of music awaits you, but first, let's start with a warm-up. How to play. Move the mouse cursor forward and back to move the slide. Yeah, so apparently the big draw of this game is that it's not like most rhythm games where you have to play the beat and, you know, it's... If you miss the beat, then that's it, and you just have to tap the button. Here, you are technically speaking always... It's like real music, right? You are always playing. You can technically play the wrong notes, you can play out of tune, and stuff like that, which is apparently very nice. So you move the mouse forward and back to move the slide, just like a real trombone. And line up the dot with the lines. It kind of reminds me of the, what is it? The Tiger Woods PGA Tour golf game where you would have to like line up your shot by pulling it back on the mouse and then like moving the mouse forward to do the strike through. Alright, move the mouse up and down. Press the left mouse button or any letter to toot. Using the keyboard may be easier on your wrist. You know what? Let's not get carpal tunnel, let's use our keyboard then. If you play well, you build combos and increase your champ meter. This is how you get big points. Watch the breath meter. If you hold a note for too long, you'll run out of breath. Oh, wow, there's actual like mechanics, like breathing mechanics. Most of all, have fun and enjoy the beautiful, succulent music you will soon create. Emphasis on the suck, I think. Emphasis on the suck is gonna be where that's gonna be. Our music will definitely be suck something. Oh, wait a minute, hang on. It's also very loud. I just realized this is disgusting. It's, I mean, I guess. Hang on. Let me firstly lower the sound. So the issue I'm having is that I guess it makes sense, but when you pull the mouse towards you, closer to you, that is making it go higher pitch, which I guess makes sense because in a real trombone, when you pull the stroker, the slider towards you, it goes higher pitch. But I'm looking at the left side and it's like inverted mouse controls in. I have to move the mouse downwards to go back up and move the mouse up to go back down. But okay, hopefully I can change that later on. I'm warming up my big trombone. yes, I'm warming up my trombone. I'm warming up. I'm trying to read the lyrics as well, which is a lot harder than I thought. But why is this so jazzy as well? Like, why is there a sudden disco DJ going on? Ooh, and we get stanky with it as well. Wait, what happens if you hold your breath too long? What happens? Oh, you literally just cannot do anything for, like, a while. Oh gosh, I couldn't hit that high note. Wait, that was worth it. That's surprisingly a high score. Like, a B for that. I was not doing very well there. But I mean, I guess it's kind of lenient then with its score. Alright, we've earned 256 toots. I don't know what that is going to be for. Alright, so we had 13 perfectos, 27 nices, 19 okays, 10 mess, and 16 nasties. I feel like, so clearly nasties is the worst because it's at the bottom, but isn't nasty, like, if you go nasty on a trombone, I feel like that'd be a good thing, should it not? But alright, let's see. Do we get all the rest now? Do we get, like, all of them unlocked now? Apparently there's only about, like, 20 songs. There's not that many. But, we shall... Yeah, like, so there's warm-up here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. There's 22 songs. Also, they have, like, stats. They have spunk, fury, tears, doots, and slides. Oh wait, no, that's not tears. That's tears. I was gonna say, how do you rate a song based on its tears, but it's tears that it has? I am interested though in the tears. Like, if it was tears and spunk, that's just like a night in bed. Tears, spunk, fury, sliding, and doots. This could either be describing a song or a night in bed, and I don't know which one. But alright, let's see. What is it? Ooh. Okay, so it looks like it goes up in difficulty, I think? Oh no, the difficulty is all random. So if warm-up was 1 star, ball game, then let's just go with this one. It's 3 stars. Actually, no, this is... Oh yeah, this is the baseball song, right? Take me out to the ball game, cause it's 1, 2, 3 stars. Wait, what is this? Ein klein Nachtmusik, brackets, trap mix. This serenade was written for strings, but we've added trombone and trap drums. Mozart would have approved. Okay, well, now we have to play this, I guess. A trap remix. This is like... when... I remember it was a couple of years ago that I would see YouTube videos of like, Mozart, like you've never heard it before. And oh my goodness. Holy shit, this is actually really difficult. Oh my god. This is literally just like one of those cringy videos from like 2019 where it's like, Mozart, like you've never heard before. And then they just add random dubstep to it. Like, yes, I've never heard this before. And that's for a reason. Because it's shit. Oh, I see now what they mean by the slides. Like, it's not just constant notes now. How do you do this? This is actually kind of like I don't know if it's really a rhythm game, but rhythm game in brackets, the Osu game, because it's not only like button presses, but it's actual mouse accuracy. Like sliding this trombone is actually surprisingly difficult. I cannot wait to see my stats and see how bad I am at this. Wait a minute. I like the little close-up of Mozart there. I think I found the strategy though. Instead of trying to like spam it the entire time, if I just hold it down, it's a lot better instead of trying to time it as well. I just have to remember to breathe every now and then though. It's a skill issue. I mean, you're not wrong. It is a literal skill issue. I wonder, is this what real tromboners have to do when they play this? Also, welcome, Sprout. Actually, you know what's funny? I have a harmonica here. I wonder if it's how difficult would it be to like keep up with it on a harmonica. Let me try the next song. Oh, wait a minute. Let me try that, yeah, actually. So, I have a harmonica. I'm gonna try and play, or at least follow along. Because, I mean, if we have the trombone notes that say, oh, play this note higher, play this note low. Surely if I play along with the harmonica, I should have the exact same sound and I can play the song, right? That's how it works. Okay, let me not choose the 9 level difficulty star. What's a nice easy one? Star Spangled Banner. I'm not American enough. I don't think I'm allowed to play that song since I'm not from America. Oh, Canada. I don't think I'm allowed to play that song either because I'm not from Canada. I think the FBI would break down my house if I start playing that song. Let's just do Take Me Out to the Ball Game instead then. Alright. I'll try and use my harmonica to play along. How is this gonna work though? I guess I can use my right hand to click and left hand to do the harmonica. Oh! I'm not gonna lie. That was absolute shit. I can neither play the harmonica nor can I play Trombone Champion apparently. So let me not try and split up my already limited skills between the two of those. I'm surprised that was a C though. I honestly think that this is more difficult than some of the other games out there. Like I said, this is more like Osu where you actually have to move your mouse around and be accurate. But hang on, that was a 3-star ball game. What are one of the difficult ones gonna be like? Let's not jump all the way up to the hardest one. Let's try. I don't like the slides. Let me not do slides. Blue Danube. Scarbird. Alright, let's try Scarbird. Who doesn't love a little bit of ska? If you placed all of the trombones on Earth end to end, they would wrap around. That's not true, is it? There's no way that's true. Oh, but why does it always start so hard? I'm not gonna lie. This song is kind of catchy. And I feel like I'm kind of playing along with it pretty well. Although to be fair, I think it's more, if you can keep the right tempo, but even playing all the notes out of tune, it's a lot better than playing all the notes in tune but out of tempo, if you know what I mean. A little fart sound up there. Like, I'm no musical expert. Like, I know absolutely nothing about music. You heard me play the harmonica there just a second ago, but to me, I think that the tempo is more important than the pitch. Oh my goodness. This is not good. All of these movements are not good for me. I have neither the tempo nor the tune right now, apparently. And yet, despite all this, somehow the trombone isn't even sounding that bad. Like, at least the notes, as poor as they are, the notes themselves are being played pretty clearly. Like, it doesn't do the thing like in Guitar Hero where when you play, like you mistime a note, it makes the very annoying like meow sound, like to let you know you fucked up. Here it just lets you play the wrong note, but like nicely. I need to find out what these toots are for. 335. We have like 1,000 toots already. Can we spend them on something? Collect. Surely this is like the shop area. Play the main game. Yeah, here it is. Play the main game to earn toots and then spend them on tromboner cards. You know, you should not be allowed to say that. I couldn't make that my Twitch title, so you shouldn't be allowed to say that in game. Can you collect all 50? Oh, it's gotcha. Who doesn't love a good gotcha? Turds? I'm sorry, what turds? You can collect turds. That's the real reward, I think, is the turds. Oh, I had to click it multiple times. Ooh, who doesn't? Oh, wait, hang on. Didn't Twitch just disallow gambling on Twitch? Oh, no. Don't ban me, please. This technically counts as... Wait a minute. Is this actual, like, Hearthstone cards? Glissando. A glissando is a slide from one tone to another. The trombone is one of the few instruments capable of performing a true, smooth glissando. Please don't report me. This is literal gambling right now. Franz Schubert. This Austrian composer with an immense body of work is considered one of the best of the 19th century. Although he wasn't widely appreciated until his death, his one up, one down collar style allowed him to more easily consume hot dogs. Wait, what? What is... I cannot tell if this is like talking about this guy as a musician, because like immense body of work, is that just calling him fat? And he wasn't widely appreciated. Again, is that just calling him fat? And then the final bit about the hot dogs there. They could just be calling him fat there. This tromboner card is intentionally left blank. Oh, so we can make our own. And J.J. Johnson. Indianapolis-born J.J. Johnson was one of the most influential jazz trombonists of all time. Credited with demonstrating that the trombone could be played in a fast bebop style, he could eat 10 hot dogs in one sitting. What is up with everybody and like being a tromboner being good at eating hot dogs? Oh, wait a minute. Hot dogs, is that the euphemism for like sliding the trombone horn. I think I just figured that out. Alright, more chords. Oh, there's a baboon. These virile old world monkeys, often called the trombones of the animal kingdom, are the descendants of Babai, the bull of baboons, who was a relative of the primordial baboons that watch over the twin toot vessels. I cannot tell how much of this is satire and how much of it is real. Jack Teagarden. This self-taught jazz trombonist was a prominent performer in the pre-bebop era and performed along Louis Armstrong, specializing in New Orleans-style jazz. He could eat a dozen... Okay, what is up with all the hot dogs eating? That has to be a euphemism for playing the trombone, right? There's another design I own, and Bela Bartok, considered one of the most important composers of the 20th century and among Hungary's greatest composers, he also helped create ethnomusicology. Ethnic music, what? Through his study of folk music. He studied but never ate hot dogs. Okay, it has to be playing trombone then, no hot dog references. Aight. Oh shit. Wee 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 wee. Alarm goes off. It is now officially the 23rd of September, which means I am now 24 fucking years old. Thank you, Caleb. Phil's birthday man. In fact, yeah, Phil's birthday man, I prepared something just for this. Whoa! Speaking of the harmonica that I was playing earlier, check this shit out. And thank you, Asshole Sprout. I may not be a good trombonist, but I can at least do this. Playing Happy Birthday to myself on the harmonica in my bedroom alone at night is possibly one of the saddest things I could possibly think of right now. Because people always think, you know, when you play harmonica, isn't that like the sad, lonely instrument, the harmonica? So I feel like there's some bad connotations with that. But thank you though for the birthday wishes, Caleb, Sprout, and Swag. Let's get back to tromboning. And oh my goodness, Era! Welcome as well, Era. You came just in time for my birthday, since it is now officially the 23rd of September. Hopefully though, Era, you had a great stream. I don't know what it was you were streaming, but we are going to be playing some trombone. So actually, let me play the patented raid song. What is the raid song going to be? Let's choose. The raid song, of course, is going to be Baboons. It's a very niche song. It's from 2021. It's part of the baboon step category, as you can see there on the left-hand side. So, thank you again, Era. And now let me play you a beautiful song that we will all surely love and enjoy. And thank you for the birthday wishes. Alright. But did you guys know that there are more trombones on Earth than there are humans? That's right. There is over 8 billion trombones. Now let me play you the song of my people. As you can tell and see by the brilliant gameplay, I am an excellent tromboner. And if you want, you can sing along too, by the way. It's very faint, but you can hear ever so slightly in the background. The constant song, the lyrics are very simple. It's just baboons over and over. Baboons. Baboons. So if you want, you can sing along as well. Baboons. 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 And here's the thing. Like, it says nasty, but little do they know, nasty is a good thing in the musical world. World. When somebody says, damn, that guy's doing a nasty trombone slide, that is always a good thing. Nasty is a good thing, don't forget. Don't let the things fool you there. And don't let this order of the words fool you. Nasty is a very good thing. The fact that I got 68 of those notes nasty, that's like a good thing. That's like, wow. He is so nasty. Like, he's such a nasty man on that trombone. But also, let me actually like thank each of you individually. So hello as well to Dark Glaive and 4K4. And yeah, you were trying to buy this game. It's a very nice game. But you couldn't thanks to Steam Fuck Game. Apparently a lot of people have been saying that Steam is a little bit fucky wucky, as they say. But that was Baboons, apparently, the classic Baboon Step song. That was only, what, 6 stars, so... Seeing as though that was 6 stars, I actually wonder now, what is the full... I think there was like a 9-star song somewhere. I want to see how difficult that is going to be. Yeah, here. Trombone Fuerte. Our sad attempt at composing a meringue song. A fast-paced Latin American dance originating in the Dominican Republic. And thank you as well, Kurt, for the birthday. I know you always call me a stinky, but thank you. Today, you're quite alright. The highest note playable on trombones is so high-pitched that only certain species of bats can hear it. I wonder if bad at video games can hear it. Look at it. Oh my gosh, it starts so soon! I wonder that tooltip about the highest pitch of a trombone only being heard by bats. I think that's Moriko. Let me actually quickly play that high note. Oh wait, we actually... Fuck the song, we can improvise this shit! Okay, well, we do have to breathe though. Fuck the song, we improvise. You know, these notes here are just a guide. They don't have to go along with them. And you're right, Doc. This does look like the character does look a bit like me-ish. We can actually make him go a lot wilder. Like, I should be saying fuck it more often. Who doesn't love a good improv? I mean, the game may say that was an F. The game may say that that's an F, but I think deep down we all know that was an S++. Like, I think the game just wasn't ready for it. They wasn't ready for the musical genius and ingenuity I was implementing into that song. It's their fault. Don't let the faulty system here fool you. It stands for F for freaky funky. That's what it stands for. I don't think I'm legally allowed to play Oh Canada, so let me skip that one. I don't think I'm legally allowed to play God Save the King either, because recent events. So let's play Beethoven's Fifth instead. One of the most famous classical pieces of all time. Beethoven really killed it with this one. It has a lot of spunk in it. It's always a good thing, lots of spunk. A lot of dudes and a lot of slides. Cannot wait to mess this one up. The world record for most trombones owned is held by Mike Bross of Omaha, Nebraska. He owns 2 trombones. Well, actually, that makes sense, right? Because remember, we discovered that there are more trombones than all people in the world. Actually, wait, hang on. Let me do what I did earlier. Because I'm going to try and play along with the guide. It wasn't ready for you. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm actually the next Beethoven, but they just don't know it. Like, I'm like Banksy, but for music. In fact, let me innovate even more. And instead, I will introduce a duet myself by playing the harmonica in the other hand. You thought one bad instrument was bad enough. Wait till year 2. Holy shit! Woo! Tromboners have it tough there, trying to keep your breath that long. Oh my goodness, I legitimately got out of breath there for a second. Oh. Welcome as well, TK and Elite. Woo! Hopefully you enjoyed the Beethoven. That wasn't Beethoven's 5th symphony. Like I said, I'm the new Beethoven. That was Beethoven's 7th symphony. It's the new one, an improved one. I actually don't know if maybe he does already have a 7th one. I'm not too sure. But if there is already a 7th one, that was the new 7th symphony that I rewrote and recreated. I still don't think I'm allowed to play any of the other songs. Because again, I legally am not allowed to play Oh Canada unless I'm a citizen of Canada. It's Beethoven's new mixtape, exactly. You guys thought Beethoven was dead. It's actually me. Beethoven reincarnated as a VTuber. It's the new isekai anime. Beethoven got hit by a truck and then he turned into a furry cat online, and now he streams on twitch.tv and plays harmonica in a very shitty manner. Starting Stripe, this is the National March. William Tell, isn't this? Wait, William Tell is the archer guy, right? Originally the overture for an opera, this piece has been widely used and widely parodied over time. Let's go for it. It takes over 3,000 tons of brass to produce a single trombone. I mean, if you include the brass that goes into machinery, maybe it will. Oh, okay, no, now I know the song. I never knew that this was the name of it. Okay, you know what? Actually, fuck it. I've gotten into the mood of it. I'm using my harmonica again. Now that I know the song, I feel like playing it. You know William Tell's overture? This is his underture. Yeah, exactly. This is the underground version of it. The underture. It's William Toll's underture. And I'm still surprised we're getting a D on that. Hava Nagila? Alright, what else is there? There was... Ooh, do I dare try this difficult one here? Actually, you know what we can do? Twitch banned it, rather. But I still want to do it. There's the good old gambling. Keep it on the download, though. Nobody tell Twitch about the gambling I'm doing now. I might get banned. Click the sack. Or the 4 trombone cards. Who doesn't love a little bit of gambling? What do we get? Melba Liston, the Missouri-born jazz trombonist and composer, was the first woman trombonist to play in big bands during the 1940s, and later worked on arrangements for Motown Records. She could eat 10,000 hot dogs in... Oh my goodness. 10,000 hot dogs in one setting. Whoa. A lot of hot dogs. Again, I'm going to assume that eating hot dogs is a euphemism for playing the trombone. Because if it isn't... My oh my, Melba. That's a lot of hot dogs. Gustav Holst. Holst! I know Holst! Wait, I actually know Holst. The Planets. Yeah, there it is, The Planets. This English composer, best known for his orchestral suite The Planets, also played the trombone professionally, which means he is worthy of our respect. Being English, he did not eat hot dogs. I will actually say I have recently started listening to the Planets by Holst. My favorite one is the Jupiter one. I know it was used a lot in like the like the Battlefield theme song and stuff like that. What is it? I forget the exact tune of it. Let's see, bass clef. Favorite clef of the primordial baboon bass master Ben. This clef represents dark, but there can be no dark without light. Oh right, there's apparently some sort of weird lore going on here, where we are like the fabled trombonist out here to find the Elden trombone, I guess, and save the tromboning world. Speaking of trombone. Without the trombone, none of us would be here. It is the glue that binds us together and the force that keeps us moving forwards. Often called the baboon of instruments, it is the alpha and the omega. Alrighty, let's see. I still wonder what are the other, like you can unlock other stuff here, it looks like. Different instruments. And yeah, the baboons are hidden lore. Like there's actually a baboon section which we cannot yet access. Over here. In a very spooky, scary section. There's a little baboon seal here. There's a baboon mode. Okay, well now we have to find that out. Now that we know that there's a baboon mode, we have to go for it. I'm assuming it's once you collect a certain amount of things. Alrighty. Maybe we should actually try and play like not like ass then to try and get more coins. Let's go then with Old Grey Mare. It's a nice little 4-star difficulty. We can't possibly mess this one up. In real life, there are over 9 songs that feature a trombone. That is true. There are more than 9, and all of them are most likely in this game. Oh my goodness, how do you start so early? Is this the horse song, I guess? I was gonna say, is this a pony, like, brony song here? I've never heard this song before. I only listen to classics like the William Tell Underture and Beethoven's 7th. Also, there's lyrics at the bottom, and I wanted to try and read them, but it's scrolling too... Actually, hang on. I saw that you could change the scroll speed, so let me do that. Let me actually try and, like, say the song name, or the words. The old grey mare, she ain't what she used to be, ain't what she used to be, ain't what she used to be. The old grey mare, she ain't what she used to be many long years ago. Many long years ago. Many long years ago. Is this like a... What's... I've never heard this song before. Kicked on the whipple tree, kicked on the whipple tree. And yet somehow, this tune and this rhythm... I recognize. Slipped on a banana peel. Like this part here. But I guess the song is about horses? I mean, I'm assuming the song is about horses, considering the assault of horses on screen right now. I think it would be pretty easy to make that assumption. Years ago. The tune is, yeah, like, that's what I'm saying, like, I recognize that specific little bit. It's the sampled version, I guess, is the correct term to use. I mean, I would, yeah, you can see there it says folk, as you said there, dark. You know what, let's, is it one? Ooh, Old Lang Syne. So, funnily enough, there was a VTuber choir, if you know Professor Bloom, that he actually organized this. And I actually took part in that. Let's see if I remember the words to it, and if Professor Bloom's teachings in that actually paid off. Also, this isn't your regular Old Lang Syne. As you can see in the left there, it's specifically the Champ mix. So I'm not too sure what's gonna happen, but we'll see. It's a classic folk song commonly sung on New Year's with lyrics from a Scottish poem and music based on a traditional Scot folk melody. But now with the Champ mix, let's see how that changes. Trombone and the trumpet are cousins, apparently. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot? Days of old lang syne. For old lang... I turns out I do not remember the lyrics. A cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. Oh, so I think the one that I did with Professor Bloom was like the opera version. Also, you can hear the trap in there with the little trap drum. Oh! Here's the beat drop, I guess, of Old Lang Syne. New Year's 2023, where you at when this drops? And you know it's a trap remix because you can hear the occasional hey, 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 the classic sign of a trap remix. Surprisingly enough, that kind of went hard. Not gonna lie. There should be more Champ mixes of songs, I think. Also, it just reminded me now, but there's also a free play mode. Free improvisation, where we can play whatever the fuck we want. And I feel like in any scenario where you are able to play a musical instrument, or at least any form of song, you always have to try and recreate Megalovania. So, does anybody here know actually how to play Megalovania? Because I don't. Also, welcome Velik, and thank you for the birthday wishes as well. I know it starts on D. It always starts on the D, which I don't take that out of context, but I know Megalovania, the song, starts on D. So it's, I think that might actually be D. It goes high after that, right? Oh my goodness, I might actually be able to do it. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not musically talented enough at all to figure out how to play a simple, what is it called? Megalovania on a trombone. Instead, I'll just use the guides as God intended. And you know what? I said that I technically couldn't play it, but hopefully Canadians don't mind me playing this, even though I'm not from Canada. And yes, Auld Lang Syne is Old English. That's why I was saying the version that I knew of, at least when I sang it for Professor Bloom's choir, was the Old English version. So it was weird seeing actual things. Canada, our home and native land. Is this how I become Canadian? True patriot love in all of us, come on. With glowing hearts we see the rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. This is actually my Canadian citizenship test. Our land, glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for... Really? Do they really say the same thing over and over and over again? That is a weak-ass national anthem, I have to say. They ever leave of like, who cares? I think that's true. You know what? If we're gonna piss off the one country, we have to at least do it the other one, right? There was, where is it? Who was it? Wasn't the American one here as well? Star Spangled Stripes. That one, Stars and Stripes. The official march. Okay, well, it's not the actual Star Spangled Banner, but I mean, it's close enough, right? You got, I might be biased, but I mean, hey, we've got, South Africa has a national anthem with 4 different languages, of which I only know 1.5 of them, so, I mean, come on. Some claim that Mozart's last words before dying were, "At least I got to use the trombone." I mean, unless you were there, you can't really claim it, right? Or refute it. Oh yeah, this is absolutely not like anything like the anthem of the American anthem. This is like a... This is like the... I don't know, like, you hear it all the time. I'm trying to think of what the exact song or like scenario would be is. It's like in a circus, almost like you would hear... Okay, well, I don't want to call like American a circus because like... I'm trying to think, like, what scenario would hear this? You hear it all the time. It's like, oh, and now introducing this new silly carnival. It's like, yes, like, that's the phrase I'm looking for. Like at a carnival opening. It's like the opening day of a carnival. It's like, oh, welcome everybody to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. Into the gladiator. Oh, wait, that I heard. I know the Gladiators is another song on here. So maybe that's the, what we're gonna try next time, I guess. I'm curious to see somebody that's actually good at this game, because this looks legitimately hard. You know what? I think the only people that are going to be good at this game, I think, are people that play Osu, because it's kind of like the same thing, right? It's just, instead of moving it up across the screen, it's like one-dimensional Osu. But that would involve me acknowledging that OC players are like rhythm game players, which I kind of don't want to do. Wait a minute! That part there, I just realized I've heard the song before. Well, I mean, of course I've heard the song before. I've heard the song everywhere. This part there. This is from Wallace and Gromit. This is Wallace and Gromit when he's placing the train tracks down on the road, isn't it? Or at least somewhere in Wallace. I swear I've heard this in Wallace and Gromit before. That's your Polish. Like, I don't know if... At least, like, the Canadians have, like, a graphic design on their flag. You know, they have, like, something on their flag. It's a... Yeah, it is a really... Like, this song is just... You think of America. Like, you can't help but think of America. Let's see. But I know Gladiators was one up there as well. And see, this is why I didn't want to play the Canadian song and the American songs, because now all of a sudden we're getting political here. Oh, it always comes down to it. And here it is, Gladiators. Entry of the Gladiators. Julius Fuck. Oh no, sorry. Not Julius Fuck. Julius Fusik, sorry. His name should have been Julius Fuck though, in my opinion. Named because of Fusik's personal interest in the Roman Empire, this has become one of the most widely known pieces of circus. Yeah, there it is, circus music. So this was exactly what I was thinking of. Thank you for that, Dark. Now we get to play it. This is the circus song. The one that I've been thinking of. This is like the Woozle's entrance song. Or should be. There it is! Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Afro circus, Afro circus, I slapped your wife. You know, actually, speaking of Afro circus and slapping people's wife, so obviously that's referencing Madagascar, right? The Afro circus, and also Chris Rock. But did you guys know that it's really fucking funny? Not only did Chris Rock be in Madagascar, you know who else was in Madagascar? Jada Pinkett Smith, the very same woman who he insulted and got slapped in the face for. She was the hippo, Gloria. It's almost like what does life imitate art with Madagascar and real life? You're welcome, classic music. Oh, is it? I mean, I don't know if this is like classical music, but this is definitely a classic song. But I'm glad that we do have a classical music enjoyer, and I'm very sorry that I am ruining some of your most beloved songs. And oh wait, no, so we do have the Star Spangled Banner then. All right, I got my Canadian citizenship. Now time to become an American. I have to go get a burger first though. That's fine. I don't have any burgers on hand, so I guess I just have to embrace the American in me. A lot of spunk though, apparently. Is that what the Americans are known for? So Jada Pinkett Smith has the same amount of IRL. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, life imitate art. Jada Pinkett Smith, I would argue that there's more hair on Gloria the hippo than Jada Pinkett Smith. Alright. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights over ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free the home of the blood burger. The most American thing I could see. Alright, I am now officially an American citizen. Thanks to me singing the Star Spangled Banner perfectly, as you could all see there. It wasn't made for circus. Oh, so it was Enter the Gladiators. That was for circus song. Initially, though, made for the Czech military march. Ooh, wait. I feel like I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Okay, well, no, actually, yeah. So it was originally made for the Czech. I was gonna say it'd be pretty weird if it was originally a circus song and you decided, all right, man, we need to decide on a song to march into war with, and they say, so how about the circus song here? Yeah, okay, you know what? Hang on. I feel like all of this nonsense, like well, not really nonsense, sorry, I didn't say some nonsense. Seeing as though I've now done the Canadian and the American national anthem, I feel like I almost have to, right? After I was digging on them for having weird sounding national anthems, let me unironically sing you the song of my people. Let me actually sing the national anthem of South Africa. Oh my... Okay, here's the challenge now. Do I remember the South African national anthem? Let me mute the game audio. You can sing... I'll pull up the lyrics as well, so you can sing along as well if you would like to. I will give you a heads up. Again, like I said, there are 4 languages in this national anthem. They are Sotho. No, they are. I think I don't even know the languages in our national anthem. They are, I think, Sotho, Xhosa, Afrikaans, and English. So we've sang Canadian national anthem. We've sang the American national anthem. Here is the South African national anthem, which I hope I'm remembering. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Let me also... I need to find a way to mute the game. I know if I go here... Alright, there we go. Now it's silent. All rise for the South African national anthem. Which I hope I remember. Kosi sikaleli Afrika malupakani supondo wayo izwa imitanda zoyetu kosi sikalela tina lusapolayo Morena baluka se chabasa esu Ufe dise dintwale mashwenye O se baluke O se baluke se chabasa Esu se chabasa South Africa South Africa. Okay, here comes Afrikaans part where everybody goes like hard on it. Die blauw van onze hemel uit die diepte. Oh, I'm going too fast. Ons eeuwige gebergtes waar die kranse antwoord gee. Sounds the call to come together and united we shall stand. Let us live and strive for freedom in South Africa, our land. And I even added a little vuvuzela there for some twang to it. Also, so like, I was gonna say, so the first section here, so Nkosi Sikeleli Africa, up until I think, and up until like just before this. So the first like verse, Nkosi Sikeleli Africa, up till yeah, after the end of Luayo, that is Zulu, I think. After that is Xhosa, and more often than not, you always hear these songs, like you'll typically hear it at rugby games. That's where you'll often hear it, because, you know, they sing it every time. And the funny thing is that because so many Afrikaans people watch rugby, like most people that watch rugby are Afrikaans here in South Africa, it is like a volume knob that gets turned up and activated the moment it gets halfway in and it gets to the Afrikaans part. Like when it's the first two, like, African languages, like the Zulu and the Xhosa languages, you just hear like all the Afrikaans people, they're like they're mumbling. They're like, or like they even hum. The moment it gets to the Afrikaans section, which starts with this part here, 80 blow van onze hemel, it booms out. Everybody like just starts shouting. In fact, there's a video here on the side. It's the an actual like extract from a rugby match, the anthem, South Africa versus New Zealand. I'm wondering if I can actually show you the exact moment.
Of course, he's Sikeleli Africa, followed by.
So you'll hear, they are, like, you'll hear the volume goes up so much. I'm not going to touch the volume at all. I'm just going to play the song normally. I'll skip ahead though a bit. Okay, that's the New Zealand one. Let me... Okay, so you can hear, obviously, he's singing it right now. Katlego Mabue, who is, I think, eventually outed out for being cheating on his girlfriend or whatever. That's another story. That's South African drama. You can faintly hear that there is the crowd singing along as well. You like, note, you can faintly hear them. Watch what happens when I get to the Afrikaans part. They are all gonna suddenly shout out. Bro, you want to hear the New Zealand anthem? Screw the New Zealand, Kurt. Don't really though. You can faintly hear it in the background. But yeah, I do agree with Dark Light. Like, national anthems are very like nice because you like it tells you so much about the people. Okay, get ready. Listen to the changing volume. Right after this line, after they say South Africa twice. Here it comes. Suddenly, everybody just memorizes the words and just starts shouting in. Did you hear that? Look at that! Look at how loud they went. It's just really funny that it is very obvious that people don't know or they can't sing the lyrics to the regular South African national anthem up until the Afrikaans part, especially at rugby games. All right, back to tromboning. Also, welcome as well, Spike. You come just in time. Wait, no, don't look now. Actually, don't look now. There's gambling on stream right now. You shouldn't be looking at this. There's gambling. I'm gonna get banned on Twitch. But welcome, Spike. Assuming that you were playing another nonsense racing game. It was, oh, wait a minute. Children's card games and motor scouts. Don't tell me you were playing Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. That would be something very unexpected from you. But hello, Mechanicat and Spike. And Albin the Viking, as well as Judge Master Ember. You're about to watch me do some gambling live on stream as we pull some trombone cards. And those cards are... Okay, well, that's a bit of a nonsense one. Let's design your own card. Trombone card, which we have already. Tchaikovsky, which is also a very famous musician. For those of you who don't know, Tchaikovsky is among the most popular composers of the Romantic period. This Russian composer is well known for The Nutcracker Suite, Romeo and Juliet, and countless more. He could eat 8 hot dogs in one sitting. I still do not know if that is a euphemism or if he actually could eat 8 hot dogs in one sitting. And last but not least, Franz Schubert, which I think we have gotten before. But in case you didn't know, he is the Austrian composer with an immense body of work, and he's considered one of the best of the 19th century. Although he wasn't widely appreciated until his death, his one up, one down, call us out loud and eat many dogs. Also, thank you as well, Nectarine, for the raid. You guys, you know what? Just for both of you now, let me play you a nice little song. Actually, it was actually pretty funny. Just as I was singing the South African national anthem, we have Nectarine raiding, who's also a South African streamer. It's almost like the South African national anthem just calls people up around. But Tchaikovsky cannons aren't musical instruments. Yes, they are. Yeah, that's true. So we are making PP music with the trombones. So, what other songs are there that we have not done yet? We have still quite a few left to go, but let's not do root chords and things. Let's do Entertainer. This piece, performed solo or sold as rolls for automated player pianos, sounds much better with the addition of a trombone. And welcome as well, Thor. So, let's play the Entertainer. And you know what? We've been doing it the whole time. This is gonna be... You think this is just a trombone stream? No, no, no. This is much more than a trombone stream. This is also gonna be a harmonica stream. You think playing the trombone horribly is the only thing this game is about? I can also do more than that. I can do the harmonica poorly as well. And hello, Nectarine. Thank you for the raid, by the way. You just missed it. I was singing the South African national anthem. Oh, I have the harmonica upside down. It's just, I'm discovering that a lot of these songs I know of, but I've just never known the names. Like, again, The Entertainer, I would have never known what that song is, but when you hear it, it's like, oh my goodness, I know that song, I know that song. This is the sad reality of all of these classical songs that don't have lyrics. You can't just like say, what is that song that goes, and then you say the lyrics of the name. You can't just go, what is the song that goes, ba 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 ba, and ask people to recognize. I mean, I guess Shazam does exist. But also, hello and welcome, Juicy UG. What else is there? What other songs are there? It's just like Joplin Nintendo. Is that the name of the, was that the name of... Scott Joplin, yes, it was. But you were right, Aria. That was indeed what Joplin intended. This multitasking isn't working out too well. I mean, hang on. Thor, let me tell you, this is all I have. If I were to only focus on the music, it wouldn't get much better, let me tell you that. I don't think there's any suffering to the quality from me playing it. Your laptop died, did you say? I sang that. Yes, because here's the thing. So there is... where is it? There is Oh Canada, the Canadian national anthem. And there is the Star Spangled Banner, which is the American national anthem. And I thought, why is there not the South African national anthem? So instead, I just sang it myself instead to do it. I also made fun of the fact that there are 2 volumes in the South African national anthem. There is the before Afrikaans part, and then there is the post Afrikaans part. But let's see. I mean, since we're doing all of the different like national stuff, should we do God Save the King as well? I mean, to be fair, it is topical. we do have a king now with King Charles. I think that's his name. So let's say God save the king for his new majesty. Also, did you know that 34 countries have outlawed the use of the trombone? In 6 countries, playing trombone is punishable by death. Ooh, the tragedy. God save our gracious king. Long live. I don't know the cadence to the song. Is it the same? I don't think it's the same cadence as God Save the Queen. Happy and glorious. Okay, I know this something. Long to reign over. I don't want to. This is kind of weird. I don't want to sing about how this king is about to reign over me. Colonialism is over. Can I not have him reign over me? Especially because I'm from South Africa, which is, again, let's not forget, colonialism wasn't even that long ago, was it? Also, I'm pretty sure I think this is literally just God Save the Queen, but with the lyrics changed. That's a little bit, I don't know, call it lazy, but I mean, come on. Also, wait, this also counts as a song for Spike, I suppose. You know what? Fuck the king. Spike is our real king here. That song goes out to Spike. Yeah, I was gonna say, I saw the beans and I was like, wait a minute, beans? This makes me think of Spike now all of a sudden. Alrighty. How many songs do we have left? There is still quite a few, actually. And thanks for the birthday wishes as well, Poe. Oh wait, hang on. There's 2 that we haven't done yet. Long limp. Oh, okay. Also sprach Zarathustra. This is 1 star. Surely I do this properly, right? There's no way I mess this one up. Trombones contain spit valves that allow you to blow gobs of your nasty spit all over the floor. Ugh. And we did also do Auld Lang Syne, Judge. There are a lot of good songs in this, actually, surprisingly enough. And I'm butchering all of them. Is this the Star Wars song? Isn't this the Star Wars song? Oh, it is. Wait, no. I think I'm getting my star things confused. It's Space Odyssey. Yeah. Wait, hang on. I got my harmonica for this. Did I just hear a fart? Hang on. I swear the character just farted out of nowhere. Like, it just went, like, random went. I swear that wasn't me. If you heard that, that was not me. There was a little, they just threw in an extra little stanky there. Alright, well, that was, I guess what we would expect for a 1-star song. What is the other one, though? Where was it? The Long-Tail Bimbo. Sorry, Long-Tail Limbo. Long-Tail Limbo. I had a Freudian slip there. An original electronic piece written by the legendary maximalist Max Tundra. Without trombones, there could never have been ska. That's true. There would never have been ska. Which is, I mean, ska isn't that bad. We had a ska song earlier. It's, yeah, a real Freudian boner. Funny enough, actually, I was saying this earlier on in the stream, but I am so sad that Twitch would not let me make the title of the stream Boning Champion. Also, I feel like I'm on acid looking at the background of this song. Also, actually, we haven't done this in a while. song seems pretty basic. How about we throw a little stank on it? We go off the rails. Again, these are only guides. If you don't have to play along with the notes we want, we could, if we wanted to, go a little freaky with it. You know what? I'm gonna say it. I think I improved it with a little stanky. I don't know what to call it. The at the top there. I mean, technically speaking, it was incorrect, but I mean, there is no such thing as being incorrect in music. Only differently acquired tastes is the better word for it, I think. Alright, how many other songs are there? Well, actually, let's go gamble some more. I still want to figure out what those other unlocks are. So let's do some more collections. More gambling! Who doesn't love gambling? Alright, let's click the sound. Let's see what we get. We get Arthur Pryor, this prodigious Missouri-born trombonist who wrote some of the most well-known trombone pieces, played with Sosa's band, and was a prolific composer of band music. He could eat 9 hot dogs in one sitting. Next up, Igor Stravinsky, revolutionary Russian composer, best known for the thunderous ballad The Rite of Spring. He could easily eat 35 hot dogs in one sitting, which may explain the power level evident in his music. Glenn Miller, this trombonist and band leader, extremely popular in the early 1940s, died while... Why is this fun fact that he died? While playing to France to entertain US troops during World War II. His aircraft disappeared over the English Channel during bad weather. Well, in that case, he might not be dead. The aircraft disappeared. We don't know where he is. He could still be alive out there. And baboon. These virile old walled monkeys, often called the trombones of the animal kingdom, are the descendants of Babai, the bull of baboons, who is a relative of the primordial baboons that watch over the twin toot vessels. The fun is that it's... Yeah, it's true. The fun fact is that it was the French. That's right, Heater. Ooh, there's even more. Alright, there was opening 4 of these packs. Trombone, we've seen that before. Glenn Miller, we have seen that before. Max Tundra. Well, this guy's alive still. He doesn't have a black and white picture. That's how you know. If your picture's in black and white, you're basically dead. If you're not in black and white, you're still alive. The moment this guy dies, though, they're going to turn this picture black and white. Let's see. Wait a minute. We just played this guy's song. Maximalist electronic composer and producer of bespoke soups. In addition to the long tail limbo, which we just played, he produced a trio of critically acclaimed albums which you should purchase immediately. And then Rachmaninoff. This leading Russian-born composer, pianist, and conductor was one of the most popular of the late Romantic period. We have read that already, I just realized. Alright, Gustav Mahler. This Austrian-born composer was one of the leading conductors of his time. Due to his Jewish ancestry, his compositions were banned throughout much of Europe during the Nazi era, but they later achieved wide popularity. And let's see. Cloud the Bussy. Oh, dude, I'm so glad that we got the Bussy. This French composer, sometimes considered the first impressionist composer, rebelled against classical forms of compositions and strove to create new modes, sometimes based off his own poetry. He also revolutionized what is known today as the Bussy, aka the boy pussy. He is the origin of femboys as well. Fun fact. And I was gonna say, there are red letters. I think if you look carefully, H is a red letter, O, it spells out hot dog. It spells HOTDOGS, which, again, I still don't know if hot dogs is a euphemism for playing the trombone or if it's these people actually like eating hot dogs. But good eyes though, Thor. And once again, we had another baboon card. And the OG, Mozart. Prodigious Austrian composer of more than 600 pieces. One of the most well-known classical composers of all time. You could eat up to... See, again, this is the thing. Hot dogs. I don't know what is up about hot dogs. But let's see what is in the next sack. Another baboon card. Arthur Pryor. this prodigious... Why is everybody prodigious? Wrote some of the most well-known trombone pieces, played with Sosa's band, and was a prolific composer of band music. These guys really didn't have a thesaurus on them, right? They just... Prodigious and prolific are the only words they know to describe people. Mouthpiece. This is where it all begins. The part of the trombone, I would argue, it begins in the lungs, but okay. It begins at the mouthpiece. The part of the trombone where your mouth goes. Don't put your mouth on the other parts. Without this, you've got nothing. If you ever see a mouthpiece in real life, try blowing air into it. Yeah, apparently, like, even just the mouthpiece alone can, like, create sounds. Or, like, toots and stuff like that. And the rest of the instrument is just how you bend and shape those vibrations to create different pitches and stuff like that. Oh, our last card. This is a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. The Red Eyes Black Baboon. One of the most powerful tromboner cards. The Red Eyes Black Baboon is a representation of the Bass Clef as it relates to Babai, the Egyptian deification of the sacred old world Hymadrius baboon. I cannot wait till we see the Blue Eyes White Baboon. Actually, wait a minute, hang on. We have... Oh, I just realized we have duplicates of cards, so we can get into the card microeconomy here. What is going on with these cards? Oh, Arya, you missed out then. I guess you, there is deep lore into this game, apparently. We are the chosen tromboner, and we have to defeat the Elden Trombone, apparently, I guess. And I see there's another Yu-Gi-Oh fan out there with Obelisk Tormentor, Super the executive producer, and Mega Ultra Chicken with Judge there. But I think there's still a couple more songs we have to go through. Where? Okay, so there's... How many more are there? There's Skip to My Lou. There's Hava Nagila. There's Blue Danube, which I know that's also a very famous one. I think that might be it. There's only... Okay, there's still Trombone Skies and Sugar Plum Fairy. So there's 5 more songs. It's hot dog... Yeah, there's hot dogs and baboons. It's the 2 most important things in life, apparently, in this game. Alright, let's do these last couple of songs, though. First off with... Start off with Skip to My Lou. Possibly derived from a Creole folk song. This dance was popular during Abraham Lincoln's youth in southern Indiana. It's a square dance song. Is that kind of like line dancing, right, I think? The average baboon can live to be... Wait, what, really? Is that true? Baboons can be over 300 years old? Oh my... I don't like that it gives you like no time to like prepare mentally for the boning. Oh wait, we can freestyle. Also, so this is a square dancing song. I don't know how common is it that people know how to square dance? Because I remember when I was in university, or in undergrad specifically, every now and then at like a dance and stuff like that, like a square dancing song would come up like this, and all of a sudden all of the girls would just suddenly form the grid and just start square dancing in the middle of like the dance floor. And all the guys would just look at them like, what is this cult nonsense that they're doing? And like apparently every single girl individually in their own time went and learned how to square dance and like do the exact same square dancing moves and stuff like that. It was very freaky. And that's Skip to My Lou. Oh, we were so close to C as well. What is up next? Hava Nagila. One of the first modern folk songs in the Hebrew language. This has become a staple at Jewish weddings and bar/bat mitzvah celebrations. Well, anybody's having a bar or bat mitzvah coming up soon, this one's for you. There are more baboons on Earth than humans. Well, I would argue that some humans I know are also baboons, actually, depending on who you ask. This song. Again, this is one of the songs where you don't know the name of the song, but you just know the song. Isn't there like a meme as well where it's like this song and it's a bunch of like Jewish people like doing the weird like the skip dancing thing where like they go around in circles. I'm so glad I'm not trying to play this on my harmonica. I would be so out of breath as well. This is still going. Oh my goodness. Also, welcome, Kissa. Yes, this is arguably one of the best rhythm games ever made because it allows you to go off the rhythm and play whatever the fuck you want. As you can see with that horrible performance. You've never seen square dancing in your life, and until such a time will continue to. I mean, it's quite something to see, Judge. Like, it almost just looks like it. Like I said, it looks like a cult. Like when all the girls just suddenly went like, "Oh my gosh, it's time to do the square dance," and then they all like formed the grid, and all the guys just like, we had to just back away. We're like, okay, well, I guess the girls are gonna do their thing, I guess. And welcome back, Doge. Were you showering that entire time? You have no idea how to square dance in your schools. We do Le Lanciers. I'm assuming that's like the Lanciers dance. The dance is like the school dance. But yeah, it is interesting that like people learn specific dances, I guess. Like having an official school dance. I still remember. I didn't even know my own high school song. Alright, next up is the Blue Danube. Speaking of dances and stuff like that, the waltz. Not the entire time you were flirting with people. Big Daddy Doge here with all the girls. The trombone is... Oh, I didn't get through the tip in time. Ah! Oh, it's this song. I'm not gonna lie. I think I did that really well. I think I did that actually really well. Considering okay, well, don't look at the score. The score is gonna lie and say something else, but I think I did that pretty well. Again, remember, Nasties might look like it's the worst score possible, but in the music world, when you're nasty on an instrument, that's a good thing. Like when people go, damn, he's so nasty. Dude, how you be so nasty on the instrument there? I mean, yeah, if I'm getting complimented by Elite, one of the resident classical musicians here. And guys, I think I'm gonna go pro. Who said anything about girls? Lily Doge, you should have been here for the bussy talk then. Yeah, exactly. You gotta put some stank on it. Like, musicians won't understand, right? Like, I'm glad that I am joined by my fellow musicians here who understand the true beauty in music. And understand that correct notes and music sheets and notes are all but a simple guide, a suggestion, if you will. By no means should you play along with them. How many more do we have? I think we have like 2 more. It's just these 2. Trombone Skies and Sugar Plum Fairy, right? Yep, the final 2. Oh, you know what? We'll leave the Tchaikovsky one for last. We'll do Trombone Skies for now. This electronic track is an attempt to capture what it feels like to play the trombone. You actually feel like you're playing the trombone. You don't actually remember any of the dances they made us do in school? You just remember 2 of the names. Were the Gay Gordons and Ate Some Real? I feel like I wouldn't want to remember what the Gay Gordons was either. I just noticed this also has some lyrics, that's all. We've got a sing-along song. Alright, everybody, you have to legally sing along to the song with the lyrics at the bottom of the screen. Well, hopefully the lyrics do come back though. Here we go. Trombone in the sky, and it makes me want to fly so high, makes me want to fly so high. Trombone in the sky, and it makes me want to fly so high, makes me want to fly so high. I guess that's it. Is it that's the only lyrics we get? You all had better have sung along. Here we go again. And it makes me want to fly so high. It makes me want to fly so high. Trombone in the sky. And it makes me want to fly so high. It makes me want to fly so high. Oh. You know, I can't, like, I know I joked about it, but every time I see Nasty or Nasty, I legitimately think that it was like a good song. Or like a good thing that I did. Dude, I played so well that even the bots started showing up. That's how good it was. Let me go ahead and... I don't know how to delete that. You know what? Fuck it. We just keep... I am an all-inclusive stream. Even the bots are allowed here. I will not ban him because I can't ban him right now. I'll have to open up my browser, which I don't feel like doing. But of course, I don't think I should... I don't think I would need this, but don't click on that link. Or don't click on that thing. I remember the last time I tried to implement an auto-banning bot, I ended up banning Spike for a full day without realizing it. So I'm a bit hesitant to add filters that ban out, like, you know, certain phrases, lest we have that same scenario happen again. This is why we get mods. I mean, I am my own mod. I'm the only mod I'll ever need. Even though I can't do anything right now. Like I said, all inclusive, even the bots. Alright, but this is gonna be the final song then in this. And it is... Oh wait, no, that's not a... It's not a... Yeah, this is a ballet. Like the dance. And it is from the lovely Tchaikovsky. This piece from the second act of Nutcracker Ballet is instantly recognizable and has an enormous popularity. So what better song to end it on than this? I'll also be doing it along with my harmonica. Oh, wait, let me get a sip of water first. I'm about to ruin it for you then, Thor. Wait a minute! That was actually really good! Dude, what? I should actually do this more often. Dude, who needs sheet music? Just fire up Trombone Champion and play along with the slidey notes that go up and down, up and up and down. It's crazy what knowing whether to go higher or lower does to a man. But alright, I think that is the final song. Oh yeah, I just randomly had the essence of Tchaikovsky channel into me apparently. Maybe this game actually has something to it. Maybe you can actually become a professional musician by playing this game. Who knows? But let's go ahead and look and see the rest of the collection. See how many more gambling we can do. So I have an inexplicable urge to fire cannons. The Tchaikovsky has not channeled into me that much, thankfully. Alright, 3 packs should do it. Gambling time. And we get the Bussy again. Glenn Miller again. John. Oh, wait, Sosa. This is the one that we always hear about. Like, everybody will always see, oh, he played in Sosa's band. This is the Sosa. The American March King, Sosa was arguably the greatest of the March composers. What about the other months, like January and February composers? Why specifically March? And had a massive influence on the world of brass instruments. He only ate hot dogs in private. Let's see. And next, we saw Beethoven already. Wait, no, we didn't see Beethoven. We saw Mozart. This influential composer and pianist, best known for his Symphony No. 5, lost his hearing late in life, possibly as a side effect of eating 50 hot dogs in one sitting. The urge to fire, yeah, that's true. There's always a good... The urge to fire cannons is never not applicable. Speaking of cannons, funnily enough, fun fact, every single day at noon, a cannon goes off and I always sit and hear it. So maybe I do have an inexplicable urge to fire a cannon. Because I always hear it every single day. A slide. This is the funny part of the trombone that goes in and out. Note goes up, note goes down. Without this, you don't have a trombone. You just have a trumpet. Disgusting. More things should have slides on them. C.W. Gluck. Gluck was one of the first to introduce trombone into ballet and opera, beginning with Don Juan. This may have later influenced Mozart to use the trombone in his composition. He could eat 30 hot dogs in one sitting. You're right, you'd have specified. Yeah, okay, yeah. Cannons into songs, that is also a more specific thing. Not just firing cannons off for no apparent reason. Other than to let people know it is 12 o'clock. Glissando. A glissando is a slide from one tone to another. Trombone is one of the few instruments capable of performing a true smooth glissando. Can a harmonica do a glissando? I don't know. Does this count as a glissando? I guess not really, because you can hear like the different cuts in the different tunes. Let's see. Don Drummond. Legendary Jamaican ska trombonist with troubled history of mental illness and... How are we going to put those two together? Yeah, he has a little bit of a troubled history. He was kind of sad at times. Also, he killed people, by the way. Ultimately ending with his death at Bellevue Asylum in Kingston. Let's see. Bill Waitress. Popular jazz trombonist of the modern era who studied with jazz pianist Herbie Nichols while serving in the US Navy and was well known among trombonists for his technical skill and pleasant sound. What is this? Is this inverted Mozart? Trazom. From 1791 to infinity is his age or years alive. Immortal guardian spirit, tasked with preserving the order of the bass and treble clefs. As a guardian spirit, unable to eat hot dogs, but imbued with the power of at least 10. I told you, the lore of the trombones goes deep. You think what's impressive about Beethoven, the famous composer, is that he was completely... Yeah, that's true. I think, although, I know like some of his earlier pieces were still when he was alive, like, or not alive, when he was not deaf, right? Isn't it weird that he almost got better, or supposedly got better with the loss of hearing? And then a baboon as well again. And another John Philip Sosa. What can we do with our duplicates? Can we... We can turd cards. Are you sure I want to turn this card into turds? Yes. Lovely flushing sound as well. So let's see if we can... all duplicates. So there we go. We can convert our duplicates into turds. This as well, the trombone. And see what we can unlock, maybe. Oops. There we have multiple Arthur Pryors. We have 3 design your own cards. Let's get rid of the duplicates. I want to get the Blue Eyes White Baboon. That's what I want. Hans Schubert. Glissando. We have 5 baboon cards. My goodness. Let's get rid of the rest of these for turds. And what can we do now with the turds? We can build cards. Ooh. Oh, I see. So we can build the ones we don't have yet. Okay, hang on. Let's think carefully now. Where is the blue eyes white baboon going to be? Surely it's like increasing rarity. So if this is the red eyes black baboon, surely the one next to it is the blue eyes white baboon. If it's not, I'm gonna be pissed. Please, blue eyes white baboon. Yugi, you've met your match, for I summon Blue Eyes White Baboon! One of the most powerful tromboner cards. My Blue Eyes White Baboon is a representation of the treble clef as it relates to Babi, the Egyptian deification of the sacred old world Hamadryas baboon. Alright, so surely then this final card here is going to be like the card to end all cards. What is it going to be? Oh, it's just... J. Strauss II. I guess. Is he like more important than the blue eyes and red eyes, black and white baboons? This Austrian-born composer wrote over 500 pieces and is credited with popularizing the waltz in the 19th century in Vienna. Sadly, his baboon-like facial hair prevented him from eating hot dogs. Alright, okay, so let's see, what is this one then? The one next to Reverse Mozart. Is this another inverted chord, maybe? A trumpet. The Coward's Trombone. We can craft, I think, how many? 2 more cards. So let's do this one over here. The sack... What is a sackbut? Did you know that early trombones from the Renaissance and Baroque eras are sometimes called sackbuts? Yep, it's true. Look it up. Now you know. Something tells me you should definitely not look up sackbut. Something tells me that's gonna be like... It's like the thing where people tell you, oh, just look up what a blue waffle is. It's completely innocent. Don't worry about it. You're hoping for a bassoon baboon. Oh! That would have been a really cool card, Thor. And no judge, the Seal of Oracle. I feel like this... If somebody would activate the Seal of Orichalcos, that would be Trazom over here. He gives off Seal of Orichalcos vibes. Let's go with the very first card then. What is this one gonna be? Channel Your Turd. For Polidoro da Caravaggio, 16th century Italian painter who painted what may have been the first artistic depiction of a woman playing the trombone. I thought this was her. I thought this was Polidoro da Caravaggio, but apparently it's just the artist. This is just some random woman blowing a trombone. Ooh, wait, how many more cards are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16 more cards. You know what? Can we still not unlock Baboon yet? Is this like a puzzle? How do we unlock Baboon mode? I guess we just have to play more and get more of those cards. Alright, fuck it. You know what? We technically finished all the songs, but seeing as though I suddenly got a lot better with that final one, Sugar Plum Fairy, let's see where we can improve. Okay, we are definitely not going to try the Trombone Fuerte again. Let's try the Blue Danube. This time with emphasis. Cows love the sound of the trombone because they are smart. Do they love the sound of trombone? Are they smart? I don't know. I just realized this also is a very difficult song to do because of the big jumps that you have to do from like the high notes to the low notes. Which I imagine is actually like kind of similar to real life. That would make this song hard to do. I actually have to focus now because I want to try and get more points for those cards. Actually, you know what all of this classical music reminds me of? It reminds me of when I was younger and I would watch Tom and Jerry. Because they would always play classical music in Tom and Jerry. Or like classical style music in Tom and Jerry. And oh my goodness. That's what I'm thinking of the whole time now. Like, I can just imagine this is at night where, like, Tom is trying to impress that one white cat the entire time. And Jerry is just, like, looking around trying to see how he can fuck things up. Bum 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 bum. Oh, I just suddenly just started missing Tom and Jerry now all of a sudden because of that. Oh, did we get a B? Oh, no, we didn't get a B. But I mean, look at that. Improved our previous score by what? 500,000 points almost? We're definitely getting better. 342 toots. That's almost enough for a full pack of cards. What other songs? I want to try and get an A on something. If I can get an A, I would be very happy. Ooh, the entertainer. We only got, you know what? We only got 238 points here on the entertainer. To be fair, it is what? 1, 2, 3, 7 stars. So maybe let's not do that one. Star Spangled Banner. Okay, we can surely do better on this. It's only 3 stars and we only got less than 500,000 points. Let's become American again. This is, by the way, if you listen to this, you are now officially a citizen of America. Whether you want to or not, you are now American. I just had another brilliant idea actually. I've been using this harmonica to play along, but a harmonica, it's kind of similar, right? It's a blowing or a wood. It's a blowing instrument, I can call it that. But a harmonica, shape-wise, like visually, isn't that similar to a trombone. You know what is similar to a trombone, and something that I do have right behind me, is a vuvuzela. So, how am I gonna do this though? How will I have to like angle it properly? Let me just see if I can blow it. The thing is, with a vuvuzela, there is no like change sliding a thing around to get different tunes. A vuvuzela is just one single tone, so you're just gonna hear this the entire time. But I'm willing to try it out. Maybe that's what I'm missing. Maybe my instrument of choice isn't trombone-like enough. What is a good one that doesn't require too much on this? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna forego any like gameplay. I'm just gonna do pure real vuvuzela-ing. What is gonna be a good one to do though? Oh, William Tell is a good one, right? The okay. So I will not be using the mouse at all to play anything in-game. It is all gonna be IRL vuvuzela-ing. I think this is gonna be the final one as well because I'm getting tired. Okay. That was a lot harder than I thought it would be. Believe it or not being able to change the tune, a lot difficult than it looks. And having to do it repeatedly over and over and over again, pretty difficult. Also, considering it is now almost 1:30 in the morning, and I've just now blown my lungs out and possibly caused a lot of noise playing the Vuvuzela at 1:30 a.m. I think now is a good time to call it. And yeah, it's true. Have you ever seen a more perfect scoreline? Ignore the points, ignore everything else, but that was the nastiest William Tell overture that you have ever heard. And that is an F because it means fantastic, right? It's an F for fantastic, amazing. Yeah, it's the best time. It's the best time to play Vuvuzela. Apparently so, because sometimes when it is like 1 o'clock in the morning, I do hear Vuvuzelas off in the distance, like crying out, looking for a lone stranger. Also, welcome, Elliot. Fuck it. You know what? I said I was gonna end it. I'll do another one. Just for you, Elliot. What song should I do though for you, Elliot? And I will not be using my Vuvuzela because fuck that. Instead, I'll go back to the trusty harmonica. Oh lol, sorry, no, don't worry. Let's see. Circus music. Which one was the circus music again? It wasn't Entertainer, it was... It wasn't Entertainer. I can't remember which one the circus one was. Actually, no, it says in the tooltip, right? You had to see your trombonist. Ooh, I am sorry, Elliot. I am so sorry. Gladiators. Okay, yes. I'm gonna multitask this though, Elliot. I'm not only gonna play the trombone, I'm gonna accompany myself with the harmonica. I apologize in advance, Elliot, for what you're about to see. At least you didn't hear my Vuvuzela-ing. And that is, of course, Elliot, since you're a tromboner, I'm sure now you can vouch for me that that was the most brilliant tromboning that you have ever seen in your life, right? Like, I'm sure as a tromboner, you would know, and game recognizes game, you would be like, wow, he's so good. He's so great. And that C doesn't stand for average. C stands for cannot contain in words how good he is at this game. That's how you usually sound. That's fair enough, I guess. And I feel like even though you're missing some of the notes, the song's vibes look. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. I was gonna say, like I said, the notes don't matter. Well, the notes do matter, I suppose, but the tempo. If you get the tempo right, I think that's all that matters, right? Like if you know what the song is, you just know what it is. Like if you play the song at the right tempo but the wrong notes, you still know what it sounds like. But if you play the song with the right notes but at the wrong tempo, you don't know what's going on. But also welcome as well, stream to Steam, rather, specifically. Imagine that this used to be the entrance music for the professional wrestler of like 2,000 years ago. And yeah, now we use it for circus. Like, especially not just like this song, that version specifically with me on the trombone / harmonica messing things up. Like, that version specifically is what they would use for the entrances. Thank you. You love music-based games and music. I mean, yeah, like I was saying, this is one of the most fun I've had in a while because of not only one, but like music is fun, but also these songs are all also really nice. Like, there's a lot of like classics. There's Gladiators. There's Star Spangled Banner. There's Entertainer, which is a very good one. There's what else was there? Okay, Baboons is apparently another song. But there's Sugar Plum Fairy, the Tchaikovsky one. There is the okay, you know what? I know what to end it off on. I know I said it's gonna be an end off on the last one. This is what we have to end it off on. The trap remix of Ein Klein Nachtmusik. But there are also a lot of other good songs here. You know what? There you go, Ein Klein. Also, welcome 72 million. I'm not gonna fiddle around with the harmonica here because there is already a built-in remix to the song with the trap remix. Oh my goodness. This actually makes me wonder, like, if Mozart and all like the Tchaikovsky, Holst, and all of those famous musicians were alive in this day and age, I would like to see what type of trap songs they would have made. Like, imagine the Mozart diss track or the trap album. Like, people always say, oh, you know, I hate this mumble rap age. I hate all this trap nonsense and all the dubstep, wobstep nonsense. If Mozart made songs like dubstep and the Tchaikovsky dubstep mix came out today, if they were live, I think people's opinions would be different. They'd be like, hang on, there might be something to this dubstep stuff. And I know Mozart's face just popped up there, but I feel like, you know what we were missing? We were missing like the cool sunglasses, the cool shades of his face there when he popped up. It's like a dream planet, exactly. The Beethoven Lil Nas X collab. I'm so stupid. I saw Lil Nas and like, I thought Beethoven X Lil Nas and like the X was with somebody else. I was like, Beethoven, Lil Nas, and collab. Who is the third person? I don't understand. Until I realized Lil Nas, the X is part of his name. There are metal covers of classical pieces that I think are extremely faithful to the original film. I mean, yeah, it's always nice to see the different remixes and stuff like that that do at least stay faithful to the original. Let's see. We do have enough coins though, so let's go back to the gambling stage. Of course, this is all to fuel our addiction for gambling over here. With our cards, our trombone cards. What do we get? We get Cloud the Bussy. Again, Beethoven again. All dupes. Roswell right. That's a new one though. Legendary tromboner and composer who worked in free and avant-garde jazz. Taught ethnomusicology, performed with Malian and Mongolian musicians, and could eat 900 hot dogs per nanosecond. That is the biggest hot dog eater we have seen to date, I think. And lastly, trombone. We have seen that one before. What is our final pack going to be? It is the Polidoro de Caravaggio. We have seen that before. J.S. Bach. Johann Sebastian Bach is widely considered one of the most influential composers of all time, partially due to his Baroque compositions, but mostly because he invented the hot... I still do not know what this hot dog nonsense is. Gambling is okay as long as with virtual coins. Yeah, that's That's why NFTs are okay. Bitcoin isn't real, so you can gamble with them. Please don't take that as real advice. Let's see. The trumpet, the coward's trombone, and the slide. Actually, we can convert some of these cards into turds to make a new card. Yeah, it's fine because we are not gambling with coins. We're gambling with turds after all. Should have changed to beat coin. Oh, that would have been cool actually. A neat idea of the beat coin. Alright, we have 696 turds. Oh no, we can still get more turds here by scrapping Debussy. And Polidoro da Caravaggio. Alright. Whose card do we unlock? Surely the higher one first, right? Like, this is most likely a rarer card. Richard Strauss, this leading German composer of operas and symphonic poems, was arguably best known for his piece, also Sprach Zarathustra. Oh, we played that earlier. Whether or not he ate hot dogs is unknown. And our final card that we can build today is going to be Brass. The most powerful, or I suppose for the Americans out there, brass. But let's see, brass. The most powerful element, brass, is used to create trombones and nothing else. To this day, scientists have no idea where brass comes from.
If actually, if I'm not mistaken, brass is a mixture of two metals, of copper and iron, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's where brass comes from.
I think that is correct, actually. I know brass is an alloy, I think. Or no, is it the other way around? Is copper an alloy of brass? Brass comes from, yeah, actually, that's true. It's like, it's the, which comes first, brass or trombones? Because you see, trombones are made from brass, but brass comes from melting trombones and smelting them. So, that's how it all comes about. Dehydrate, oh no. Aria's in on the hot dogs as well. It's zinc! It is. So hang on, is brass the alloy? Like, brass is the alloy of, oops. Brass is the alloy of then copper and zinc. I'm pretty sure brass is the alloy, I think. And that is all of our toots and turds. And we still can't get into the baboon section, I suppose. No. Oh, baboon. What secrets do you hold for us? Guess we will not be able to find out. But alright. As I said, it is now nearly 2 o'clock. And as much as I would like to continue, because I honestly don't feel like stopping. Considering it is my birthday after all, I was like, oh, what if I just do like a really long stream, right? Like, what if I just keep on going? Unfortunately, I do have classes in literally 6 hours. I have like classes, which I do need to try and rest up for. A 7-day stream. Who knows? Maybe after my classes are done today, I'll fire up like another stream, part 2. But for now, though, that is my last final toot of the day, I suppose. And instead, I will have to love you and leave you all. Sorry for being late, but happy birthday and best of luck. Ah, thank you for that stream. No worries about being late for that. That's what belated birthday. I mean, to be fair, it is still my birthday now anyway. But thanks everybody for tuning by, and thank you all for the raids from Era, Spike, and Neckarine, and Elliot as well. For now though, let me send you all on your merry way to somebody else. I will most likely stream again later today. Don't worry, it's because it's an hour and 40 minutes. It's past already. Just forget about it. But like I said, I might do another stream later today, and maybe what I'll be playing. I might even be playing another music-related game. It's the Metal Hellsinger game where you have to like play to the beat. If you haven't already, and you want to be notified for when that does happen, you can always follow on Twitch and also on YouTube. By the way, now that I recently have enough subscribers on YouTube, I now have an easy to share link. You just got your, oh, I'm so sorry, Kokoro. Just as I'm about to send you all away. You missed out on all the tooting. And the tooting goodness. But let me see, who is there on that we can rate? If there are any suggestions as well, more than welcome to suggestions on who to rate. Thanks for the gym. Thanks for coming by, Caleb and Kokoro. Like literally, if you were here from the start, like Caleb, or you just tuned in from like Kokoro, no matter what, thank you all for joining today and making the little countdown to my birthday a little bit more fun. Okay, but seriously though, who the fuck do I raid? I need help. Straight up, I don't know who to raid. We might be here for a while until I find somebody. I have been, oh, the scores may tell you otherwise, but tooting is all about how much you enjoy your soul, not about the quality of the music. And I'll say I enjoyed my tooting quite a bit. Give enough for real, who do I raid? Motherfuckers, we're gonna sit here the entire time until somebody gives me a name, any name. I will raid the first person that I see like mentioned. You know what? It's Sarah Tang. Is that person live? Prime Video. You know, Hanabi, I was literally just looking and I was thinking, what is this Prime Video? Like Amazon Prime Video. Like, who is this person? I was literally looking at them the entire time. Actually, hang on. You know what? Fuck it. Can I raid Prime Video? Like the official Prime Video thing. We're trying it. Hang on. You make me raid myself 72 million. I think that is possible actually. The premium content is not available in my region. Okay, well fuck you too. I can select them as a thing to raid. I can raid Prime Video. Okay. You guys just don't obviously go and watch Prime Video because it's what is it? Thursday night football, Pittsburgh Steelers versus Cleveland Browns. Unless you guys actually care about that shit, just go away to whatever else you want. But you know what? Fuck it. We're rating Prime Video. You know what? They're pretty small channel after all. They only have 30,000 viewers, and you know, I think they need the boost from creators like me. So let me just give them some help. All right. Thanks for tuning by, everybody. I will see you all maybe later today. Who knows? We'll see. Until then, bye-bye. Don't forget to follow and sub on YouTube and Twitch. All right, bye. This better let me raid Prime Video.